Good morning, Harper Basin. Today is Tuesday, September 6, 2016. I'm Ivy.
I'm Kobe. On today's show, we'll be talking about 91 Murder, a British newspaper, and a traveling circus.
So let's get the show started.
Homeboy, you're gonna wish one day you were sitting on the gate of a truck by the lake with your high school friend.
Prosecution then outlawed jailhouse conversations, and the Willie Randolph told the inmates of how a group of young dummies originally convicted the raping and killing of 14-year-old Cassandra Matthews and had been released about how he shot a young girl in the mouth after she begged for her life. Randolph had convicted a sex offender and stand charges of murder of Cassandra in November 1991. Now to weather.
Today's weather is highs in mid 70s to upper 80s, light winds. Tonight, mostly clear, lows in mid 50s to lower 60 light winds. Wednesday, Sunday, highs in the mid 70s to upper 80s, light winds. Wednesday night, mostly clear, lows in the mid 50s to 60 light winds. Now world with Matthew.
Melania Trump is suing a British newspaper and a U.S. blogger for $150 million over allegations that she was a sex worker in the 1990s. Her lawyer says, World History Fact of the Day, Amerigo Vespucci, for whom many historians believe America was named, was an Italian pickle merchant. That's all for World News Now to our PSA.
One of the most important lessons I've learned recently was to let go of the outcome. Just worry about the now. Leave everything on the floor.
Come on, Bales.
We always talk about at camp how being a team is definitely more important than being an individual. You can accomplish so much more together as a group instead of by yourself.
Welcome to Sports. I'm Matthew.
I'm Teddy.
German football legend Franz Beckenbauer is to face a criminal investigation by Swiss prosecutors relating to Germany's successful bid to host the 2006 FIFA World Cup. Friday night we had a football game against Sale Creek and we came out with the win with a final score of 45-6. So Teddy, what did you think about Tennessee's performance on Thursday night?
Well, they didn't step up like they did first and almost about lost and went to overtime by winning it 20-13, and we got a tough one this week at Bristol.
That's all for Sports. Now to lunch with Hannah.
For today's lunch, line 1 is vegetable soup, crackers, toasted cheese, fresh vegetables, applesauce, fruit cocktail. And lunch in line 2 is fish strips, roasted potatoes, okra, coleslaw, pear halves, fruit punch juice. For breakfast, line 1 is pancakes. For line 2 is banana bread. Thank you, Lori, for the wonderful food we're going to be having. Not a local.
Now the only way I know that I can get you off my mind to keep a
Charlie Sparks' traveling circus visited Kingsport, Tennessee in 1916. An inexperienced keeper was put in charge of an elephant called Mary. During a parade, he goaded her with a spear, and the elephant did not take well to it.
In pain, she dashed him against the ground and stood on his head. When residents began baying for blood, Charlie agreed to kill her. Motorist Mary was hung using a railway crane in a nearby Irwin. Now to our sponsors.
There are a few who move toward the sounds of chaos, ready to respond at a moment's notice. time comes, they are the first to move toward the sounds of tyranny, injustice, and despair. They are forged in the crucible of training. They are the few, the proud, the Marines.
For today's announcements, I'm Pine and she's Apple.
ACT retake is October 22nd.
We still have the email for any videos or pictures you'd like to put on Cbtv.
The seniors have the chance to go to Washington, D.C. this year. The sign-up sheet's in the Media Center. If you would like more information, see Miss Cripps. But the deadline is this Friday.
That's all we have for today.
So we'll see you tomorrow in CBTV News at 9.